Welcome to Tyrone Bowman Live. Welcome to the conversation, and welcome to the program on this afternoon or this evening, or whatever time zone you're watching me from. Some are watching me late in the evening, some early in the morning, some late at night. Anyway, welcome to Tyrone Bowman Live. I have a story about one of my favorite all-time gospel recording artists, Leandria Johnson. I'm quite sure many people have already heard the news, but I'm going to cover it from a totally different perspective on today. I'll be talking about this story from several news sources and several news outlets. So let's get started here. Let's see. First, according to 3KSN, and as you all know, Leandria Johnson has been open and honest about her struggles, her personal struggles, her personal battles, and things that she's dealing with, which is probably one reason why we really do like her and love her, because she's transparent, she's honest, she's not deceitful when dealing with issues in her life. So, according to the first story, and the reason why I'm going to read this from different sources, because I want people to have a better understanding as to what happened, what occurred, how it occurred, instead of just getting it from one side. So we have different points of view from different outlets here. So according to, once again, 3KSN, the headline says, Grammy Award-winning gospel singer arrested in Greenville, South Carolina. Grammy Award-winning gospel singer Leandria Johnson was arrested Monday afternoon in Greenville for public intoxication. The city of Greenville confirmed with 7 News that Johnson was charged with public intoxication in an open container on a public street. The Greenville Police Department responded before 3 p.m. to North Main Street in response to an individual causing a disturbance at a nearby restaurant. Upon arrival, officers spotted Johnson walking on North Lawrence Street while screaming profanities at an individual walking with her. Johnson matched the description of the suspected individual given by a complainant. Police said Johnson was holding a styrofoam cup with amber-colored liquid and a strong odor that she attempted to conceal. Officers also reported that Johnson displayed a couple of signs of intoxication, like slurred and disconnected speech and swaying while standing. Due to the observations and the reported complaint, officers placed Johnson under arrest and booked her into the Greenville County Detention Center on a $257.50 bond. Police said Johnson was advised of her court date, time, location, and consequences should she fail to appear. Let me just say this as I continue to read this story from different outlets. When a person has a problem and they're dealing with something that's very serious, people are always quick to judge, condemn, and to put them down. If a person needs help, they need help. Now, according to Yahoo News, and this article reads, and while you are watching, would you kindly subscribe to my channel, Tyrone Bowman Live? Thank you, appreciate it. All right, this is from Yahoo News. An award-winning gospel singer was arrested Monday in downtown Greenville. According to arrest documents from the Greenville Police Department, Sergeant Deanna Munoz, Leandria Johnson was arrested at about 2:42 p.m. and charged with public intoxication and having an open alcohol container on a public street. Police were called to Bricktop's restaurant on North Main Street after reports of Johnson causing a disturbance, quote unquote, including screaming at other patrons. She left Bricktop and walked west on West Washington Street, according to the report. Officers found Johnson walking on North Lawrence Street while screaming profanities at a male who was walking with her. According to the incident report, Johnson handed a styrofoam cup to the man and attempted to conceal it when an officer approached. Police reported that Johnson smelled of alcohol, swayed while attempting to stand still, and had slurred speech. The cup she handed over contained an amber colored liquid that smelled strongly of an alcoholic beverage. Well, let's insert this here. How many award winning, Oscar winning actors and actresses and secular recording artists have had the same type of problems that Andrew Johnson has? But yet, the public shows great sympathy to them, great care, great mercy. Remember when Rob Lowe, many years ago, he was an outright drug addict, an alcoholic, and they had to get him help? What about Martin Sheen, the actor, who admitted to contracting AIDS? Did they condemn him? Did they judge him? No. They helped him get the help that he needs. What about Morton Downey Jr., who's now an A-list actor continually in Hollywood? Did they condemn him of his drug abuse and drug habit? No. They made sure he got the help that he needed. God rest her soul, when the late Whitney Houston was alive, it was very evident that Whitney had some problems. What did they do? They condemned her. They judged her. They put her down. Well, guess what? We are not going to turn on our people just because the press wants us to. We're not doing that. We're not going to lambast them. We're not going to throw them into the trash and say forget about them. Even when I cover news stories, I cover it with a sense of understanding and a sense of compassion at the same time. All right, now back to the story. Johnson was the season 3 winner of BET's Sunday Best Gospel Music Competition show and best known for her song Better Days, which currently has 32 million views on YouTube and 9 million streams on Spotify. Johnson was being held at the Greenville County Detention Center awaiting arraignment. A bond hearing was yet to be set. Check this out. Those who are on the inside of what I call the gospeltainment industry. Yes, gospeltainment, because these are professional recording artists who travel up and down the roads all the time, day and night. They're human. They get tired. They're fatigued. They're constantly on the road, singing, ministering to people, or entertaining them, whatever people want to call it. But yet, when they show signs of being human, then people have a different perspective of them. Why? We're all human. We all have flaws. We have faults. We have weaknesses. We have shortcomings. Catch me on the wrong day and people say the wrong thing out of their mouth, and I guarantee you, I'll fire them up real quick and think nothing of it. And I don't care what they would say about me. Don't say stupid stuff to me, and you won't get a stupid response. All right, now here is another headline from EEEW Magazine Online. Listen to how they cover this story. The headline reads, Gospel singer Leandria Johnson arrested for public intoxication amid ongoing battle with alcohol. As I said before, she never denied that she had a problem. The award-winning and chart-stopping gospel artist Leandria Johnson was arrested in Greenville, South Carolina for public intoxication after allegedly causing a disturbance at a local restaurant. Now, I like the way that they're covering this. The incident adds to the singer's documented history of struggles with alcohol. Remember Iyanla Vanzant's show Fix My Life, when she had, when she did intervention for people? Do you remember when Leandria Johnson was on that show several years ago? I remember. That's a nice photo. Well, not the arrest photo, but they're showing you two different photos of Leandria. One, when she has it put together, and the other one, when it is just what it is. Shucks. I've been to lockup. I've I've been to prison. I got the mugshot to prove it to this day. Now let me get back to this article. Grammy Award winning gospel singer Leandra Johnson, who was 41, was arrested on December 16th, 2024, in Greenville, South Carolina, on charges of public intoxication. According to public records from the Greenville Police Department's Sergeant Deanna Munoz, Leandra Johnson was arrested at about 2:42 p.m. and charged with public intoxication and having an open container on a public street. Let me see if I can get this in here. I don't know, but I'll try. I think they're showing the actual. Okay. That's the actual, I think, charges. Can't get it up on, I have to get it from a different angle. So according to Greenville News reports, in a disruptive incident at an upscale dining restaurant, oh, hot ziggity, an upscale dining establishment. They don't even call it a restaurant. Local police responded to Bricktop's restaurant on North Main Street, following multiple reports of a disturbance. Witnesses say a woman identified as Johnson was seen screaming at fellow diners before departing the premises on foot along West Washington Street. Law enforcement officials later located Johnson on North Lawrence Street, where she was observed shouting obscenities at a male companion. The situation escalated when officers approached and witnessed Johnson attempting to conceal a styrofoam cup after hastily passing it to her companion, according to the official incident report. I'm a criminal justice major, and I just finished studying about incident reports and everything else. According to police reports, Johnson exhibited multiple signs of intoxication, including an odor of alcohol, unsteady balance, and impaired speech. Officers noted that the styrofoam cup in question contained what appeared to be an alcoholic beverage, described in the report as an amber-colored liquid with a strong alcoholic odor. Johnson, renowned for her powerful vocals and candid transparency, has openly discussed her struggles with alcoholism in the past. In 2019, she revealed that her battle with alcohol led to a DUI arrest and a subsequent 30-day jail sentence for a probation violation. During testimony at the New Met Philly Church in Philadelphia, wow, she was in Philly, she admitted, I was in denial. You know how long it took me to first accept that I had a problem. Her journey to sobriety included participation in the reality TV series, and I just said it not too long ago, Ayala Fixed My Life, where she worked with life coach Ayala Van Zant, who's also a lawyer, to address her personal challenges. In a 2019 interview, Johnson expressed gratitude for the support she received, stating, quote, I owe it to myself, I owe it to God, I owe it to my kids, my family, close quote. Despite achieving a milestone of 9 months of sobriety in 2019, Johnson has faced ongoing challenges. In September 2023, she made headlines for using explicit language behavior she attributed to alcohol abuse shortly after being baptized for a second time, sparking renewed concerns about her well-being. Leandra Johnson first gained national attention after winning the third season of BET's Sunday Best in 2010, which propelled her into a successful gospel music career. Her openness about her personal battles has resonated with many, highlighting the complexities faced by individuals in the public eye. The latest incident underscores the ongoing challenges of addiction and the importance of continued support and treatment for those affected. And that is a true statement. She's always been transparent. She's always been honest. She always admitted that she has an ongoing problem. Let me ask you a question in closing. How many of us within our own families. Be honest with yourself as you're watching this video. We have people in our families who are drug addicts, some are alcoholics, some have other more serious problems, but do we throw them away? No, we don't. Why? Because they're still family. And we try to find a way to get them the help that they need before it is too late. So, and as of now, there has been no official statement from Johnson or her representatives regarding the recent arrest. This is not a major arrest. This is a minor arrest. And the bond or the bail didn't even come to over $300. She'll probably get community service, slap on the wrist, and help her to get the help that she needs. Aaron J. Johnson, we love you. We're praying for you. We're wishing the best for you. Get the help that you need, because we need you on this planet to continue to use the gift that God has given you. Never surrender. Never quit.